In the midst of countless Iowa State fans, senior All-American Cody Sanderson has his own cheering section.
Let's go, Cody. Let's go, son. Get after it.
His new wife, Sarah, his younger brother, Cole, and another younger brother, Cael. Cody, described by Coach Bobby Douglas as the alpha wolf of the Sanderson pack, is the oldest brother in a unique family from Heber City, Utah. Their father, Steve, was their coach, and their mother, Debbie, provided the intensity and motivation to excel. In high school, the trio combined to win 11 Utah individual titles and were all rated as the top recruits at their respective weights.
My dad was a high school coach at the high school in the community we lived in, and he ran just a youth program. It was called Little Viking Wrestling, and regardless of whether or not you won or lost, you got a lollipop at the end of your match, and that's kind of where I got started, and that's all I did for a few years. I probably started maybe a year before my brothers, but I remember those two, the first year they started wrestling, they were successful. I remember Cael and Cole winning the youth state tournament, and I was still like 3rd or 4th place. So that was kind of a motivation for me. It was kind of hard to sit there being older than them and watch them win and me not win. So I remember that too.
It's fueled by their environment that they came out of, their religion, their family orientation, the way they've been raised as kids in the community. So all these things, you can sense that in them. There's a certain type of security about those guys that's unique. A lot of guys would like to have that.
Cody, Cole, and Cael are all highly motivated. Last year, the three earned academic All-American status, while Cody and Cael became All-Americans on the mat.
Go ahead.
And Cael became the first ISU freshman to win a national title and the first wrestler in history to be named the Outstanding Wrestler as a freshman. And the boys from Utah are best friends.
I don't think Cael's going to be able to finish that big pancake, but I'm already almost done.
I'll finish my pancake. Both of these guys are huge examples, and I mean, they're my heroes. I want to be like them, just often on the mat, how they work in the room, and just how they live their lives.
Cody is a heart of a worker as you'll ever find. He always makes sure that he does everything that needs to be done to get whatever goal he wants. He's always takes responsibility in anything he does. And Cael, he's hilarious. He's always making me laugh. He's just funny, and he's always joking, and he has a lot of confidence in himself and in his wrestling and in all the stuff he does, and he's very talented, and he gives me confidence because I see how he handles like being so successful.
Cody is studying psychology and hopes to be accepted into med school. Cole is majoring in dietetics, and he likes to cook.
I'm going to bake a chocolate cake, and I just love to cook, and probably because my mom's such a good cook, I guess I love to eat, and so if I want to eat good food like she makes, I got to learn how to make it.
Cael is in visual studies, art and design, and he has a penchant to draw.
This is just a portrait I did of Coach Douglas. I just did it from a little photograph. He has some pretty cool-looking poses when he's on the side of the mat.
Cody Sanderson is probably, of all the wrestlers that I've coached, he shows the type of compassion that only a physician would have, and he's going to be a doctor. Cole is a very, very focused individual who, once he sets his sights on a target, it won't escape him. Cael has got a type of energy field around him that elevates people to be excited about wrestling. He has a he's a character, really. He oftentimes will get real close to getting on my nerves, and he likes to do that, and I know he likes to do it. He has the type of ability that only comes around once in a while. He's not near what he's going to be when he starts to get physically strong. He's still a baby. He's scary.
Never had to look for a partner. I always just grab one of these guys. Kind of gave you a motivation to have two other people that had the same goals as you did and that really loved to wrestle too.
I hated wrestling. My dad made me wrestle. I wanted to play basketball. He's a lion. He was terrible at basketball. Don't listen to him. Wrestling's about all he could do.
We hope you enjoyed that off-the-mat feature. I know I did, and Tony Davis, you and I, TJ Williams, Doug Schwab, and Joe Heskett, they'll all be featured on Off the Mat later in the season. This season, Iowa Public Television will be celebrating wrestling's events and legends of the 20th century.